Before you give your heart to someone, pause for a moment. Because not every smile is sincere, not every connection is healthy, and not every relationship is meant to build you. Too many people walk into love blindly, ignoring the warning signs, silencing their intuition, hoping things will change, only to discover later that the pain they feel was avoidable. The truth is this: love rarely breaks you without warning. It whispers first. It signals first. It shows red flags before the damage begins. In today's teaching, we're uncovering 7 critical red flags you must never ignore before entering a relationship. Not to make you fearful, but to make you wise. Because entering the wrong relationship can delay your purpose, drain your energy, and distract your destiny. Let's begin. 1. Lack of respect. The foundation is already cracking. Respect is not optional in love. It is foundational. If someone constantly talks down to you, dismisses your feelings, makes jokes at your expense, interrupts or ignores your opinions, that is not personality. That is a red flag. Many people excuse disrespect because the person is charming, attractive, or emotionally intense. But charm cannot replace honor. A relationship without respect becomes emotional warfare. You deserve someone who listens when you speak, values your thoughts, protects your dignity, treats you kindly in public and private. Respect is how love breathes. Without it, love suffocates. Before entering a relationship, ask yourself, do I feel valued or tolerated? If the answer isn't clear, pause. 2. Inconsistent behavior. Words and actions don't match. One day they're attentive, the next day they disappear. They promise things but never follow through. This inconsistency creates confusion, and confusion is not a healthy foundation for love. Watch closely if someone says they care but rarely shows it, makes plans but cancels often, expresses commitment but avoids responsibility. Consistency builds trust. Inconsistency builds anxiety. Some people interpret inconsistency as mystery or excitement, but long-term, it produces emotional instability. Healthy love is steady, predictable in kindness, reliable in communication. If you constantly find yourself wondering, where do I stand with this person? That uncertainty itself is a signal worth paying attention to. 3. Controlling tendencies disguised as care. This one can be subtle. It may begin with, I just want to protect you. I don't like you talking to them. Why are you wearing that? And before you know it, you're seeking permission, explaining harmless choices, shrinking your personality. Control is not love. Love gives freedom. Control removes identity. Watch for signs like monitoring your movements, dictating your friendships, jealousy that becomes restrictive, pressure to change who you are. A healthy partner encourages your growth, not your confinement. Remember, if you must lose yourself to keep someone, you are paying too high a price. 4. Avoidance of accountability. Nothing is ever their fault. This is a major warning sign. When conflict arises, notice how the person responds. Do they blame others, make excuses, turn the issue back on you, refuse to apologize sincerely? A person who cannot accept responsibility cannot grow, and growth is essential for a lasting relationship. Everyone makes mistakes, but maturity shows in ownership. Without accountability, problems repeat, healing never happens, trust weakens. Before entering a relationship, observe how they handle small disagreements, because someone who cannot say, I was wrong, will eventually make you carry emotional burdens that aren't yours. 5. Dishonesty, even in small things. Trust is built in details. If someone lies about small matters, stories that don't align, hidden information, half-truths, that is a sign worth noting. Some people overlook early dishonesty because it's just minor, but habits grow. Small deception often leads to larger betrayal. Healthy transparency looks like honest communication, openness about intentions, clarity about past and present. You should not have to investigate someone to feel secure with them. Peaceful relationships are rooted in trust, not suspicion. Ask yourself, do I feel calm or constantly uncertain? Your emotional atmosphere matters. 6. Emotional unavailability. You can't connect deeply. You share your thoughts, they stay surface level. You express feelings, they withdraw. You seek emotional closeness, they avoid vulnerability. Emotional availability is essential for intimacy. Warning signs include avoiding meaningful conversations, refusing to express feelings, shutting down during emotional moments, fear of commitment or depth. A relationship cannot thrive on physical attraction alone. Connection requires emotional presence. You deserve someone who engages in real dialogue, supports you emotionally, builds understanding, grows in intimacy. You cannot build a deep bond with someone unwilling to enter deep waters. Don't ignore that.